My family gave me a $20 coupon for my birthday, mocking my failed life. They had no idea I had secretly bought the company they worshipped. Today, I walk into the boardroom with one decision to make: firing my own brother. The family looked down. I stared at the cheap wrinkled coupon sitting in my palm, my fingers trembling as I traced the faded ink. $20 off your next purchase at Budget Mart. That was my 30th birthday gift. Around me, laughter erupted, bouncing off the crystal chandeliers of the exclusive rooftop restaurant my family had chosen for this celebration, a place where a single glass of wine cost more than what they thought my existence was worth. "Oh, come on, Callie. Don't look so offended." My older brother, Liam, chuckled, swirling the whiskey in his glass. "We figured you could use a little help, since you're always scraping by." Scraping by? That's what they thought. My mother, Vivian Monroe, flashed me her signature tight-lipped smile, the same one she used when dismissing unimportant things. "It's practical, sweetheart. You've always been frugal." Across the table, my father barely looked up from his phone. Walter Monroe, the self-made real estate tycoon, the master of building empires, only acknowledged those he deemed worthy. And in his eyes, I never had been. "You should be grateful," he muttered, typing away. "Liam worked hard to arrange this dinner for you, Hart?" I almost laughed. Liam, the golden son, had never worked for anything in his life. His job as vice president of Van Buren Capital had been handed to him by birthright, not skill. And they thought I was struggling? They thought I was the failure? They had no idea. I took a deep breath, feeling the weight of the secret I'd carried for years, the one I had sacrificed everything to protect. A vibration in my pocket snapped me out of my haze. I pulled out my phone and glanced at the notification. Confirmed. Acquisition finalized. Van Buren Capital is now under Monroe Holdings. My grip tightened. I owned Van Buren Capital, the very company my family worshipped, the one that made Liam's entire career possible, now belonged to me. A slow-burning satisfaction spread through my chest. They had spent years mocking me, dismissing me, treating me like an afterthought. Tonight they thought they were humiliating me with a discount coupon. Tomorrow they would wake up to a nightmare. I tucked my phone away, smoothing out my expression before forcing a polite smile. "Thanks, Liam," I said, my voice calm. "This is thoughtful." He grinned, completely oblivious. "Anything for my little sister." "Oh, speaking of which," my sister Olivia cut in, leaning across the table, "have you considered Liam's offer yet? He's willing to pull some strings at Van Buren, maybe get you an assistant job?" I almost choked on my water. An assistant job at the company I just bought. I glanced at my father, expecting him to shut her down. Instead, he nodded in approval, as if the suggestion made perfect sense. "You should take the opportunity, Callie. It's time you learned how the real world works." The real world? I gritted my teeth, biting back the explosion building inside me. The real world was what I had been dominating for the past decade. While they saw me as a failure, I had been silently building an empire, one strategic investment at a time. But they still saw me as the weak one, the disappointment, the charity case. I glanced at the coupon in my hand, then at my oblivious family, sipping their expensive drinks without a care in the world. They wouldn't be laughing for long. I set my glass down, carefully, deliberately. "Actually," I said, standing up, "I won't need Liam's help." My mother frowned. "Sit down, Callie. We haven't even had dessert." "Some of us have work tomorrow," I replied smoothly, adjusting my blazer.